Bwahahaha. My name is Amy too, and welcome back to Talk to Transformer. And now, let's just get started, because I don't have anything to say. Amy 2 was taking pictures in the park. The Japari Park. Just kidding. What? How did this turn into porn? What is this? Amy 2 was taking pictures in the park. However, all her car was stolen. So she was forced to return to her house and break her window to get the information on a very important phone call. Madame the Madame. Madame's next claim to fame was that she was the mother of all snake breeders. What is this? The mother of all snake breeders. She was easily the most famous and most charming woman in the world of reptiles, and her shows attracted thousands of enthusiastic fans. She was often depicted on card ads for diamond dealers and watched over by men in black coats and fedoras. There was a real Madame the Madame with the largest collection of snakes in the world. And Madame's show contained an equivalent of snakes on a plane in September 1882. She sent a man who... What in the world was this? The mother of all snake breeders. What? Where does it take this garbage? More frickin' porn. What? Okay, this one seems clean. Amy 2 is taking pictures in the park, and a silver pickup truck drove past and stopped. One of the men inside the pickup opened the passenger side door, grabbed Amanda, and led her to a wooded area in the park. He put her down on a picnic table and held a gun to her head. "You're the only one that I love in the world," he told her. "I'll never leave you, Amanda. I'm your entire world." Why are you holding a gun to her head then? Amanda said she fought back against the gun and managed to pull it away. The man let her go, and he climbed in the back of the pickup and got back into the driver's seat. Amanda started yelling. He got out and ran over into the woods. What? Another freaking porn one! What the heck? Okay, I have to change this this sentence because it keeps trying to make NSFW. Moon was adjusting his car's seat. Moon was adjusting his car's seat belt as he went to offer each a cigarette. It would have been nice if he would have come in earlier and just gone straight to sleep. Are you saying that he's not a good person? Or you don't like him? The odor that stung him in the ear, in the cars. The vile taste, the sickening fear he kept threatening. He had never experienced anything like it before. It gave him strength to plow on. Next came the ordeal in the parking garage. Once the match had been lost, Yui Ling had arrived, just about to steal his wife away to her rich father's castle. Excuse me, what? But then a set of doors appeared at his side, just out of sight. It was the guard who had discovered his daughter's sword in the mountain grotto. And ... What? Moon was adjusting his car's seatbelt. He decided to play around. He loosened the seatbelt and the door suddenly closed. Luna squeezed through with her arms outstretched and magic let her out before him. Excuse me? A stone stopped in front of the door. A stone? A stone stopped in front of the door. She tugged on his arm, pointed to the toe of her shoe at the door, and disappeared into the night. Chapter 2. Luna watched the half moon in the night sky while opening one of the many windows in her spacious room. She slept quite well that night, mostly because her room was equipped with the softest blankets and pillows. She climbed out of the bed to lean against the wall and check her mail. The last letter she read had to do with the magic. ... Is this another good one? This is another good one. This is another good one. Moon was adjusting his car seat. Why does it always default to seatbelt? He was sweating a little bit and looked tired. Maybe because the morning was getting warm and he had been away for a while. In fact, there was a bald guy sitting next to him who was gulpy and looking up at the sky like he was trying to track the sun. The timing is perfect. You have to climb up to the hill at my request, Sun said. No, it's alright, I'm fine. Oh, that's good, Sun. I'll let you get in the car first, while I just sort out some other things, Yang replied, as she got into the passenger seat. Now that I'm a close friend... ... What is it? Goku? What? Moon was adjusting... I'm only reading this because I saw Goku in it. Moon was adjusting his car's seatbelt, putting on his sunglasses. No, you're an ass, he said. I should know better than to drive while thinking. But I'd really like to see a female in my life. You mean... You deserve what's coming your way, you dithering scum. Dithering? That's a, Well, I'm glad you got that message. I think it was too late, Goku replied. Yeah, you're a jerk. Okay, so that's out of the way, but can you please stop calling me an asshole? Oh, come on! Goku rolled his eyes. See? Now what was I gonna do? Why was Goku in that? Moon was adjusting his car's seatbelt when he said he could see a two-door blue car headed in his direction, about 20 feet away. Well, if it's only 20 feet away, then yeah, of course you'll see it. He said he turned towards the car to get a better look, and it stopped. When the car resumed its drive, it stopped again a moment later, and he said he saw a body sitting in the driver's seat of the car. He said he stepped away from the car to clear a path. When he returned a few minutes later, the car... Slater was fixing the TV, which broke. Excuse me? What? What is this? Slater was fixing the TV, which broke, on a Russian Marine. The sergeant took him away to a secluded part of the base, took out a rifle, and fired one shot through his nose. Why the nose? The court heard the man died a few hours later. A few hours later? He should have died instantly. He was a brave man. He gave his life for his country, McPherson said. I have no doubt that was entirely his decision. Excuse me? He added that the judge took into consideration McPherson's bravery. He makes the decision and does the right thing, McPherson said. 2 American soldiers also faced disciplinary action after breaching gun rules during a mission off the Russian coast on September 1st, 2015. Both were cited and... 2015. You'd expect this kind of stuff to go down during the Soviet Union. Not in 2015. Slater was fixing the TV, which broke down a few months ago. Like Riker's bed in the neutral zone. So Riker's bed broke down. So they resorted to TNG, Star Trek. Should they ever need a non-optimal time warp device? Then I was in 10 forward when the library computer virus got installed. Geordi led me to the engine room to find what was happening. Then I was in sick bay when the Frankenfood was included. And I helped some of the crew who started shape-shifting as we all got so sick. And I helped McCoy the last time he was possessed. What the heck is this? When he was arrested by the Kazon, I was the one who used to walk right past him from ... Yeah, I also helped McCoy the last time he was possessed. What? Sutter was fixing the TV, which broke, and his children could not move in the frozen ground, and when the snowstorm hit, they were stuck in the yard. They used the foundation for a storm shelter, and they started pushing mattresses and bags of clothes in. Click like if you want to end abortion. The Tribune report, what does that have to do with anything? Just saying. Kisses and hugging from one mother to another led the other 4 teens overnight as they attempted to stay warm and dry. The freezer contained the family's only heating source. The freezer? The refrigerator ran out of power, so we had to eat what we could eat. Montgomery said. Who is this? Apparently, it's a name that's used for a lot of different things. Okay. The next day, the family's mattress broke in the wind. Montgomery, along with the 2 other boys, ran down... Big Boy and Buddy were adding new components to their spaceship. Big Boy and Buddy were adding new components to their spaceship that brought it closer to what it was meant to be. Then disaster struck. A twist of the Space Cube's momentary end term brought us back to the present. Nothing quite like the sounds of vibration and silky smooth turns when Juicy Z and B&E's future plans crashed. The love between North American bros Spudnik and Jazzy was not misplaced. A partnership that was nearly a year in the making. The night was a grueling 5 days. It started as a planned bro lunch. Bro lunch. That's like something that PewDiePie would make if, like, with like a big like dinner party or whatever. And ended in a fight between Buds and Juice Jets. Both Jay-Z and Sputnik were hurt in the wake of this fight. Sputnik. Good grief. Putting a guy in there named after a satellite. That's how you know it's the future. You got people named after things. Big Boy and Buddy were adding new components to their spaceship. Or they should have been. We were at 3,500 M. And suddenly the girl next to me, a stocky girl with rather long hair and glasses, jumped into the console and shouted, Johansson is down, and then ran off to report that the Beechcraft had gone down. We were off the runway by the time she got back. Anyway, once up on the runway, the Centaur was starting to look a little serious. My big power increase was starting to manifest itself in the reduction of wind resistance. The pilot was very pleased, but let us know that he wasn't even going to use the rudder as it was working against him. We didn't get a ... Big Boy and Buddy were adding new components to their spaceship in anticipation of going to Mars. They were on their way. They were at space camp. Space camp. Bill laughed and laughed. The space camp they were on at the time was the Fox School. So at Fox School and the other planetary areas, all the kids had equal opportunities in similar activities. So even though NASA was still running the operations at Fox, there were relatively equal opportunities for educational opportunities for everyone. The kids, the spacemen who were learning their lessons, and others, had equal access to lessons in space. O'Neill. So no one was out there on the moon base. Moon base. You mean the, there are a lot of assholes there. Kurtz? No, all the students were learning and cooperating with each other. ... But anyway, I'm gonna have to end this video here. If you liked it, please subscribe. Go look at my other videos. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.